If you could start by telling us how old you are, how tall you are, and how much do you weigh?
I'm 26, I'm 5'9", and I weigh 165.
We are 1 day post-op. How was it overnight?
It wasn't too bad. It was actually really good. The only thing is, honestly, it was just more pain from the stickers from I guess the drains. But my chest, fine. Everything was really good. Honestly, not bad at all, actually.
Yeah, no pain, no significant pain?
No, not at all, nothing.
And this morning, did you take any of the Tylenol?
No, didn't really need it. I feel good right now, so.
We're about to start our gynecomastia case for today. So our patient is a great candidate because he's not obese at all. He's young, he's healthy, has good skin quality. And looking at him, you can see that he has the fullness in the lower chest and kind of the projection that's completely consistent with glands being there. I anticipate they're going to be pretty big just because he does have a good amount of volume and no body fat. So our plan for him is the typical approach. What we're going to do is make our access marks or our access incisions from the 3, 6, 9 o'clock position at the areola. He doesn't really need any. He does not need any lipo for fat removal, but we're going to utilize the ultrasound-assisted liposuction technology to liquefy the connective tissue and small amounts of fat around the gland to help release it, and that'll facilitate our dissection. So our access point for the lipo is going to be in his armpit. If he raises his arm and kind of pivots, we're going to make it right about here. It's going to be a little bit harder for me just because his hair doesn't really go that low. I'll have to negotiate the rod in that direction, but it's not a problem. It'll help create that stealth, it'll make a much stealthier surgery. Across to the 3 o'clock position. We're going to anesthetize down to the inframammary crease. That's going to be our inferior border. And if you could flex again and relax and flex. Thing on the opposite side, 3, 6, 9. Across, arm up. So the bigger dotted line is the border of the anesthesia, but in terms of where I feel the gland the most, could you flex again? So right behind the areola is the body. It extends laterally about right here. Okay. All right. So we're about ready to go. The surgery day is still fresh in your mind. It was only yesterday.
Yeah.
Were you nervous leading up to the surgery?
A little bit nervous, not really that much because, I mean, you guys are professionals, but just a little bit of nerves, but nothing to worry about.
We gave you a sedative. We didn't give you that big of a dose. You seem pretty calm. What do you remember from yesterday? Do you remember arriving to the office?
Oh, yes, I remember arriving, taking the medicine, the pills, and then honestly after that it was just like, I remember like laying down, and I just remember waking up. I kind of would doze off, wake up in moments, and I pretty much would just doze off again. I honestly don't even really remember that much.
Do you remember the first poke of the numbing?
Yeah, yes.
And how painful was that?
Not at all for me. So.
No. But you're not an anxious person normally.
No.
You're pretty calm.
Yeah.
And pain control, you're not particularly sensitive to pains.
Oh yeah, no, I take pain pretty good, but I mean that wasn't really painful, like really at all, to be honest.
Do you remember me doing the lipo part of the procedure?
No, I don't remember.
Do you remember like a hissing sound from the Vaser machine?
Not that I can, honestly, I don't remember.
How about standing up from the table and leaving the room?
Oh yeah, that yes.
And afterwards, any nausea or vomiting?
No, nothing.
And I think you were out of here by about 1:30 in the afternoon.
Yes.
Getting home, like, did you immediately knock out? Did you have something to eat?
Yeah, I got home, I lay down, got some food, and I pretty much was just relaxing all day. Pretty much a normal day, just, you know, for the fact the vest and everything. But I mean, it was pretty much just like a normal night for me.
And is that how you expected things to go?
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect, but it was better than I expected. Like the outcome came out a lot better, and everything ran like real smooth.
Or were you not expecting a good outcome?
No, like I was expecting like good, but like not to be like as smooth. I thought, oh, maybe like some soreness, some pain, but honestly, nothing.
Okay. Well, I'm happy to hear that the surgery itself went really well. For the guys who have surgery coming up, or for the guys who are considering surgery, having just gone through it, is there anything that you would tell other people about to go through the process? Based off your experience.
My experience, it's really smooth. Honestly, these people here, they took care of me. Really worth it, to be honest. A lot of thoughts like out of my mind now on like dealing with this, you know, for the past couple of years, a lot of years.
So going back, tell us again, how old are you?
26.
And how old were you when you first noticed there might be a problem?
Probably like around 14, 13.
And has it gotten worse throughout the years?
Yes, it did.
And was this like during a period of time, like were you ever obese or?
For a while I was, and I did notice it get significantly worse, but even with the exercises and running a lot, it was less noticeable, but it was still something that in my mind, I don't know about other people, but I could still see it like in myself. But.
And what was the heaviest you ended up weighing?
Around 220.
How long were you that heavy for? Like a couple years, couple months?
I'll say about 2 years. I had just gotten out of high school, you know, I had a girlfriend, so put on that relationship weight, but yeah, it was really, I didn't notice it at the time, but now looking back like photos and stuff, I saw it, I'm like, what was I doing?
Yeah, well, I mean, you're in great shape now, and you said that you like run for an hour a day, 5 days a week. And how long have you been doing that?
For the past year, probably a year and a half.
Growing up with the gyno, did it impact your clothing choices?
Everything. Clothing choices, confidence, like even going to like the beach, the water park, just going to the mall, like finding shirts to wear. I always had to find something like with the logo, something thick, so you wouldn't like make it real obvious. And yeah, it affected pretty much everything, honestly.
Did you end up ever taking off your shirt at the beach or at pool parties?
Never.
You always found an excuse to get out of it?
Yeah, I rarely even go to the beach, but hopefully that'll change soon. So
yeah, I was about to say, so you're likely to start going to the beach a lot more?
Yes, definitely.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Did you know other people who had it? Were you ever like, was there ever any people that you could speak with about it?
Honestly, I never really know. I've noticed people that had like that, but I never really judged to say like, oh, it's this or it's that. But it's like when you see somebody else with it, it doesn't really come to your mind. But like you see yourself, and it's like more like it kind of emboldens it. Like you see it worse in yourself than if you see it in somebody else.
Yeah. I mean, we're usually our own harshest critic.
Yeah, definitely.
What about like online? Did you follow any gyno forums, bodybuilding forums?
I used to. I remember in high school I had looked up the surgery, and I would watch videos at night, but I was really young and I didn't have the money to pay for it. But
wow, you were thinking about it way back then?
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Yeah, for a long time.
And okay. And now you just saved up enough, or now it's like you have the time?
It was everything. It was a combination of saving and it being something local. Because I really didn't know that they did that here, like in this area. And then luckily I found you guys. I think it was like on Google. And I read you guys' website. I saw you guys were local. I see y'all had like experience doing this surgery. So I went ahead and set up an appointment. And that's how it went.
For you, there's been no signs of any complications whatsoever?
I don't feel anything either. Like honestly, I feel normal. Like maybe a little soreness, but not even that. Like,
if you wanted to, do you think you could go back to work tomorrow?
Oh yeah. Yeah, and I do a lot of like, heavy lifting and stuff, but
Yeah, we don't recommend that he do that,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying in terms of like, does he feel physically well enough, mentally well enough? Do you think you could perform your duties if you want to?
Definitely yes.
Final comments to the guys that are considering surgery who aren't sure if they have gyno or looking up gyno yourself 7 or all those years ago, looking at YouTube videos. What would you tell your old self or to people in this position?
If you're thinking about it and you can, do it. You won't regret it at all. The only regret I have is not doing it sooner. That's the only regret that I have.
I think we'll leave it there. Congratulations, sir.
Man, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got to figure out a better way to end it, but all right, so that's the good interview.